Welcome to our show titled Confronting the Rising Prevalence of Food Allergies. A food allergy is a condition where the immune system misidentifies certain proteins in food as a harmful substance known as an allergen. This consequently induces an undesirable immune reaction by prompting the production of an antibody called immunoglobulin E or IgE to deal with it. Unpleasant symptoms or even a life-threatening allergy reaction can then occur. While peanut butter may be a daily indulgence for some people, it could be a life-endangering food for others. A bite of baguette could be a life and death matter because of the hidden sesame seeds within it. In recent years, food allergies have become a greater public health concern. According to American pediatric allergist Dr. Karinado, the worldwide population suffering from a food allergy has increased from nearly 3% in 1960 to about 7% in 2018. Globally, the estimated number of people suffering from a food allergy has reached 250 million plus. More than 170 foods have been reported to cause allergic reactions. The most common food allergens include milk, egg, peanuts, tree nuts, wheat, soy, sesame, fish, and crustacean shellfish. The symptoms of a food allergy can appear immediately within 20 minutes or 1 or 2 hours after eating or otherwise being exposed to the food. The Mayo Clinic in the United States says the most common allergic signs and symptoms include tingling or itching in the mouth, hives, itching or eczema, swelling of the lips, face, tongue, and throat or other parts of the body, wheezing, nasal congestion or trouble breathing, abdominal pain, diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, lightheadedness, or fainting. In the most serious cases, a food allergy can cause constriction of the airways, difficulty in breathing, a rapid pulse, a drop in blood pressure, and a loss of consciousness. These are symptoms of a life-threatening condition known as anaphylaxis. Emerging evidence suggests that gut bacteria could play an influential role in whether we have food allergies. The microbial community living in our gut naturally forms a symbiotic relationship with us, meaning that we benefit mutually. Our bowels provide a physical niche and food source to the microbiota, and they in turn help us by strengthening resistance to infection and promoting the absorption of the food we eat. When the microbial community is out of balance, such as the bad microbes outnumbering the good ones, it is called dysbiosis. As a result, we become more susceptible to inflammatory conditions of the skin and gut and autoimmune disorders. Scientists report that the increased consumption of meat can immediately alter the type of microbes living in our gut. One type of bacterium that thrives in the digestive tract of those with a meat-heavy diet has been found to be associated with inflammation and bowel diseases. However, we have a choice to avoid this situation by not consuming meat and eating many different fruits and vegetables instead. They are beneficial to sustain good bacteria in the intestines and maintain the biodiversity of the microbiota. Not only does a meat diet change the gut environment, but also herbicides and pesticides used to cultivate crops can contribute to the imbalance of microbiota in the digestive systems of those who eat the produce. We can help minimize our contact with these toxic chemicals by eating organic fruits and vegetables. Furthermore, there are many additives in processed foods we eat, such as preservatives and coloring agents. In a small portion of the population, some additives can cause an allergic reaction. Another potential cause of food allergies is vitamin D deficiency. A busy work schedule could require us to spend more time indoors and prevent us from receiving sufficient sunlight exposure, which contributes greatly to the production of vitamin D in our body. Vitamin D is important in keeping our immune system healthy and making us less susceptible to allergies. Research published in the Italian Journal of Pediatrics reports that around 2 to 6% of children suffer from cow's milk protein allergy. It mostly afflicts those who are younger than 1. Symptoms include vomiting, diarrhea, mucus, blood in stools, and/or abdominal pain. Adults can also be allergic to milk and experience wheezing, vomiting, hives, and/or digestive issues. The two culprit proteins in cow's milk responsible for the allergy are casein and whey. These proteins are common in dairy products. Those who are allergic to cow's milk may experience an allergic reaction to sheep's, goat's, or buffalo's milk. According to Dr. Neil Barnard, MD, founding president of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine and a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, adopting a plant-based diet can be beneficial in dealing with food allergies. If our diet is composed of whole and minimally processed vegan foods such as fruits, vegetables, oats, rice, nuts, etc., we do not have to worry that we are accidentally overlooking allergy-causing ingredients on a product label. The ingredients are simple, natural, and easy to see. A high-fiber diet can maintain the health of the gastrointestinal lining, and thus the risk of allergic reactions to foods may be minimized. Those who follow a vegan diet will likely have a higher than average fiber intake, besides possibly seeing improvements such as fewer or no allergic reactions. A higher energy level and overall better health can be experienced by those adopting a plant-based diet. A number of theories have also been postulated for the rise in prevalence of food allergies, some of which we previously mentioned, such as vitamin D deficiency. One possibility involves our improved hygiene standards compared to the past. The hygiene hypothesis suggests that when children are exposed to a variety of microorganisms at an early age, their gut microbiota becomes more diverse and the immune system will become better developed and prepared for future exposure to infectious pathogens. Children in our present era have fewer infections than before due to better public health and thus could be more susceptible to food allergies. Even though no treatments are currently available to cure food allergic reactions, we can wisely choose the lifestyle that is best for our health. For example, there are plenty of delicious and nutritious substitutes for dairy milk, such as soy, almond, and rice milk. Sufficient sunlight can boost our immune system to cope with some allergy problems related to insufficient vitamin D. In addition, having animal companions could be a way to help avoid allergies. A UK study involving more than 1,300 3-month-old babies found those with dogs in the household had a greatly lowered risk of a food allergy. Professor Erwin Macklin, an emeritus professor of genetic medicine at the University of Dundee, Scotland, and a research team member, said living with dogs was associated with a 90% reduction in the odds of developing a food allergy. None of the 49 infants living with at least 2 dogs developed a food allergy. Professor Macklin suggests that the canine's presence gives the newborn more exposure to the local vegetative environment and thus creates a greater diversity of microbiota in their gut. A cat companion in the household also seemed to have a protective effect, but to a lesser degree. If one already has a food allergy, it's important to avoid further exposure to the allergen. Be sure to read labels carefully when purchasing foods and dining in restaurants. For those who are at risk of a severe allergic reaction, it's a good idea to wear a medical alert bracelet or keep a card with your relevant allergy information on you. If you suspect you have a food allergy or are developing food allergy-related symptoms, do not hesitate to seek advice from your doctor. We hope that you found today's episode informative and will choose to follow a plant-based diet for a stronger and healthier immune system. Genuine viewers, thank you for your company today on our program.